Hey everyone, it's Bobby from Lyco Birds, and this video is going to be a quick walkthrough example of how to identify this song sparrow. For context, the photo was taken during the month of January in north central Pennsylvania. So, what do we notice first about this bird? Well, it's pretty heavily streaked on the underside, so that in the winter narrows this down to just a few species, and song sparrow is actually the place you want to start, and you're looking for features to either confirm that or something that would lead us away to one of the other options. So the streaking looks pretty brown, and pretty much the entire body looks more brown than red. So something like fox sparrow is probably not a great option on this bird. Fox sparrows in the east are very red. So the streaking is also somewhat messy. I wouldn't say it's crisp. And typically song sparrows have a spot kind of in the middle of the chest. I wouldn't say that this individual is showing that very strongly. I think you can kind of see it a little bit here, but it's not as noticeable as a lot of them tend to show. But that's variable, and it's not really a cause for concern with the identification. We also see kind of this bold, dark wedge in the throat area, just outside the central part of the throat, and song sparrows tend to show this more strongly than some of the other options like Savannah sparrow or Lincoln sparrow. And we can also see this tail is very long and kind of reddish tones in the tail. So if we compare this to something like a Savannah sparrow, look how much shorter the tail is on this bird compared to this. And really, these two species are somewhat superficially similar, other than this individual obviously has pretty strong yellow in the eye area. That's variable on Savannah sparrows. This is one of the brighter ones. But you can just see how much structural difference there is between these two. So again, that favors song sparrow in this bird. And if we want to compare it to Lincoln sparrow, which really is the remaining streaked sparrow that we haven't really talked about too much, look at how crisp and just delicate the streaking is on a Lincoln sparrow. And also the base color of the chest and the sides on a Lincoln sparrow is decidedly buffy. And there's a pretty strong contrast between the chest and the sides versus the belly. And you can see on this bird, the base color of the underside is pretty much uniform. So all of that leads us to conclude that this looks fine for a song sparrow. Like I said, it's the expected streaked sparrow species at the location in the winter, and really all year long. So there's nothing to lead us away, and we can be confident in that identification. So I hope this walkthrough was helpful for you and gives you more confidence when you're trying to identify sparrows that you're seeing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.